Yo, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to do a Joe Biden versus Donald Trump prediction video. So this is how I personally think the 2020 election will go. So we got the campaigns have already been put into action. Joe Biden's doing rallies. Trump's doing like 10 times the size rallies because he's the president. We got the RCP Democratic primary average, and you can see that Joe Biden has never left his first place because he's just a really, I wouldn't call him a strong candidate, but he's a really knowable candidate in the primary that everyone knows, and he's been able to keep his first place. So here we go. We got Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. I'm not going off of polls because it's way too early, and polls aren't exactly always accurate. I believe polls had Hillary going in, winning Michigan and Wisconsin and Pennsylvania into the election day of 2016, and of course we know she didn't win those states. So these are the absolutely safe states with no chance of flipping. So these are the states I think, no matter what outcome happens, there is no chance. These aren't the only safe states, but these are the states that I think have absolutely no possibility of flipping. And these are the safe states I say with a very, very small chance of flipping. So these are basically the rest of the safe states. I put them down as likely here, but they're not likely. They're safe. I just wanted to. Jesus Christ, someone's honking. I just wanted to clarify that these are safe states. And those go. So ultimately, here are the battleground states that I think are going, what I think polls are going to show. With polls going into election day, these are what I see. I see Minnesota with like a 7-point lead, Michigan with a 3, Pennsylvania with 2. These are what I think the polls are going to try and show. Iowa, I don't think anyone's going to be leading in there. Arizona, I think Trump's going to have a small lead. And then Ohio, I think Trump's going to have a small lead. North Carolina, Trump's going to have a small lead. Florida, Biden's going to have a small lead. And these are the states that I think are going to go by a sizable enough margin. I don't think I need to really go into too much. We got Michigan, of course, in the 2018 midterms. We got Democrats winning statewide there, and Biden has been beating Trump in every single poll. I said I'm not going to go off of polls, but at sizable enough margins and stuff. Plus, incumbent presidents always lose states, except for, I believe, Bush. I don't think he lost states, but I think that was also after 9/11. And of course we got Nevada, Ohio, Georgia, Texas. But these are just what I think, how it stands right now. This is not ultimately how it's going to stand, maybe even here in a few months. The following states, I do believe, are going to decide the election. We got Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, Iowa, and Maine. These are this is what I think the states are going to be influenced by. Who do I think is going to have the advantage going in with these states? I think Republicans are going to have the advantage in Iowa, North Carolina, Florida, and Arizona. I'm not saying they're going to win there, but I'm saying they're going to have the advantage. Democrats are going to have the advantage in Maine, and as far as Iowa and Pennsylvania, I don't think anyone's going to really have an advantage going in. And this is ultimately how I think it's going to go down. So let me explain some of these calls because a few of them might be a little confusing. So Pennsylvania goes to Trump. We saw statewide Democrats lost in the midterms, and Florida. That could be, you could easily say, well, Andrew Gillum was too progressive, and Bill Nelson didn't campaign like at all, which you could cite as reasons. But then you go to Arizona. We saw Kyrsten Sinema win there in the 2018 midterms. And she was a moderate Democrat running against a Trump-backed and Trump-style Republican. And now I actually do want to do a Senate prediction, and I do think Martha McSally, who was the one who lost, she actually went and got appointed, and I do think she's going to lose. Anyways, but Arizona, I do think is going to go to Biden by a very small margin. Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa, I think are going to go to Biden by small margins, but large enough to be a good win. And Maine's second district, I do think is going to go to Trump. I don't see Biden winning there. I do know the Democrats won in the midterms. I think the incumbent that won may end up winning re-election. I'm not really too sure. But I do think Trump is going to end up winning there along with Maine Senator. So that's my prediction between Biden versus Trump as of the way things stand right now. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.